listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano, and it is Thursday, July 15, 2021. Thursday, almost Friday. It really is. Welcome to the weekend. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Happy to be alive. Happy I slept. What did I fall? I fell asleep 7:30-ish. Woke up at 5-ish. Do you know that never happens to me? It has happened maybe twice in the last year, but before that it was a decade. I guess I feel great, but it left me with no time to get the show ready, so that's why I extended it to 8 o'clock instead of 7. I'm like, no way I can get a show ready if I gotta eat, shower, shit, shave, all that other stuff. Oh, I didn't shave. I didn't shit either. A little too much information. I know, it's what we do here. We tell things that, you know what we're doing here. It's just one of those Thursdays where it's just starting for me. I like to wake up at 3 in the afternoon. Go to bed at 6, 5-ish, maybe 4-ish, wake up at 3. Doesn't happen. I even set the alarm, but guess what? It was on my phone, and the phone died. I pick up the phone, I go, you can lift it and the screen will turn on, and I'm like this, and I'm like, what the I'm like, oh, I forgot to plug it in. So I slept. Hey, I needed it. Anyway, feeling good. Up the medication. Things are looking good for the road trip. Coming up this weekend, going to be going to see third phase of Moon. going to LA, staying in a beautiful home. And Dark Hour Paranormal will be there. Dr. J Radio is going to pass by. Apollo Asteria IRL Rosie will be stopping by. Hopefully we'll meet Bassett. I know Darcy Weir will be showing up. I think he left today to go there. So I think when I come in, he's leaving. And that kind of sucks. He wants to talk to me about Jaime Maussan. We'll talk about Jaime tonight because I haven't told the story in a long time. How when I met Jaime and the craziness that is Jaime. But Darcy has some stories I think he wants to tell me. He did 4 docus with Jaime. That's documentaries. And didn't realize what kind of guy Jaime was and is. And it's not good. It's not good. It's not good for ufology. It's good for Jaime and the boys. But I hate to say it. Jaime's got to go. No dramatic music? Huh? I mean, what kind of show is this? I say Jaime's got to go. Dun dun dun. Should have been the next thing. Or rat-a-tat-tat. Dun dun. That would have been fun. I was watching because it's seemingly the competition, as the kids are calling it, that I am taking on now. The Unidentified Celebrity Review Show. Isn't that what it is? Well, just by moving to the time slot here, made that happen. So when we start at 7, now I know it. Oh, now I know why. Now I know why when we're live for about an hour, and then it jumps from 130 people here to 170. Because those folks come over here. Yeah, well, they're already invested in the show over there because it starts at 6. I start at 7. After that hour's done, they come over here. That makes sense now. I love the time. I don't know if I like this time, though. I may want to start at this time, 8 Eastern. Then we don't have to wait till those 40 or 50 people leave the unidentified. I mean, they've got a core group over there. You son of a bitch. You know, you try to drink stuff, and I'm telling you, with all the rain they get in Florida, I'm not used to this at all, but flies are like air out here. Everywhere. Everywhere. Little ones, big ones, short ones, tall ones. There's one on the computer, one on the phone. I mean, they're everywhere. Not that bad, but. So I just saw one on the lip of my Red Bull can. Now I have to think, do I drink it? I say I do. It wasn't in the can. It was just on the outer edge, not even near the mouthpiece. Yeah, usually when I'm on the show, I have my hand on it. You may have noticed that last night I did that. You know, kept my hand on it, and then I had these deep circles on my hand. Yep, that's Florida. Bugs. Insects, bugs, storms, rain. The grass grows, and I kid you not, 1/2 inch a day. They couldn't mow, like we have people that mow the lawn here in the community, and they couldn't come out because it rained every day for almost 2 weeks. So the grass was very, very tall. It was like 7, 8 inches tall. Well, they were out there yesterday. Man, what a mess. All the grass shavings are blown all over my house. I had to go out there with the hose down the house. And next thing, you know, when you're out there, and I'm not used to this either, grass means critters. And critters like people, I found out. Exactly. Hey, a $5 PayPal from Carl. Thanks, Carl. That's right. You can support the road trip and goof on, and we're probably going to Washington in October. That's the goal. You can use Super Sticker, Super Chat, whatever they call them. PayPal, Cash App. Cash App is just like PayPal. It's pretty cool. And you can become a patron. We've got 21. Just keep growing. Please, when you fly over to Arizona. Oh, Lisa, check this out. Check it out. Yeah, your storms are like, pfft, come on. I laughed when I saw that you guys had a huge monsoon storm. Now, where you lived, in Mesa area, it hit. But where I was living, passed right by. See, that's why I left Arizona. Arizona does not like me. I don't like her. So I will blow kisses, though. Hey, guess what? I have a layover for 45 minutes. Meet me at the Terminal A1, if you know what gosh, all over Lisa Marie and Arizona. I'm joking. I can't joke. I'm not. That's true. Thanks for the $5 message, super chat. That's how you do it, folks. Just drop it in there, and mucho gusto, Lisa. You're the best. Love you. Tim Tinsent with a $10 super chat. Didn't have the phone open. Nope, I did not. You know, I know you guys don't like the bell, but I got to do the bell for super chat, super stuff. So let's go to, no cowbell. It sucks. We're going to go to the ring, like at a boxing ring. Like at a boxing. Thank you, Tim Tinsent. And Lisa. Thank you for the $5. Thank you, Tim, for the $10 super chat. Straight up. $10. No message, nothing. Just pure support for GoofOn. That's how you do it right there. Thank you very much. Tim Tinsent and Lisa continue to support GoofOn in more than one way. Thank you very much. Tim, we'll talk. I'm joking. I think I got another PayPal, I think. Hold on a second. Who's this? Oh, it didn't pull up the right way. Your mother's got 9 teeth. All in the front row. Who's this? No, same person. Okay. All right, let's get the show on the road. Road on the show. I didn't even do roll call yet. That's how much I keep talking. We'll do a short roll call. I'm going to go quick. It's going to be painless. And here we go. And thank you, everybody, for the super chat, super stickers, and all that stuff. Ready? Go. Roll call. D. Omnia, welcome to the show. Dark Hour Paranormal. Hey, it jumped. Welcome to the show. Don Halbert, welcome to the show. Elena Ayanu, welcome to the show. Jeremy Sorrells, welcome to the show. Felicia Flores, welcome to the show. Off-World Adam, welcome to the show. My other half-brain, smarter part, Red Panda, welcome to the show. Man, this is just going too fast. Helen, welcome to the show. Helen Crystal Energy, welcome, welcome. Hey, Cornelius Doherty, welcome to the show. Thank you very much for that. Now, I didn't pay you to say that this time. Welcome to the show. William Carr, welcome to the show. F-Graph, 72, welcome, welcome. What does that mean? I fell asleep 3 times watching the other stuff. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Uh-oh. Mr. Q, welcome to the show. Rob Watt, welcome to the show. Zach Diecast Montsuk, welcome to the show. IR Film, welcome to the show. Misty OC Dragons, welcome to the show. All right, it's jumped on me here. JLR, welcome to the show. I am not. No. Well, maybe. What part? Genius. I mean, there's other you don't have to be a genius like you know everything, because I know I could hit a baseball further than Stephen Hawking. Oh, that was a bad example. Who else? Machio Kiku. He's 90. You get my point. These names are going so fast. Eggneck Face, welcome to the show. Stephen A, welcome to the show. Denbub, welcome to Mr. Huthmacher. Welcome to the show, the artist of artists. Go check out his channel right here on the YouTubes. Mike Johnson, welcome to the show. Chinkman, never seen ya. Hope to see you back. Have I seen ya? I don't remember saying Chinkman ever. Chink, yes, but not Chinkman as a whole name. Welcome to the show. Bob M, welcome to the show. Rapsappuccino, welcome to the show. Yep. First Floor Audio, welcome to the show. JH, welcome to the show. Coral Ann, welcome to the show. Lisa Marie, already did it. All right, that's it. Betty Double Kick Chick, there you are. Welcome to the show. And anybody else, if I forgot or didn't see. Escobar, welcome to the show. Just snuck in. Christian. Now, you see, I don't know how to take those shits right there. See? That could be funny. Or it could be mean. But I'm with you. This is a shit show. What do I bring? What do we bring here? Primetime stories from Ufology. We say what other people won't say. What else do we do? We analyze videos. Who else is doing it the way we do it? We call out all the charlatans for what they really are. Yeah, we shouldn't be here. You know what I say to myself every day? One show at a time. Because that's how hard it is. I'm fucking with you. It's not true. This is great. Hey, if you're here, it's because you know this is where the truth comes from. This isn't no family reunion. Did you see that today, though? It was kind of nice to see it on Celebrity, whatever they do, whatever the name of the Unidentified Celebrity Report. That was nice seeing Lou's dad. By the way, that was my freaking idea. I said that a month ago. I said, we should get, I would have Lou's family on, is what I said. How come we never get to see his family? And here we did today. It's amazing how that stuff gets around the internet. Just like that. Because everybody's watching. And those ideas are great. And that was a great idea. And he got it done. Got it done. Lou Elizondo. You want to see what Lou's dad looks like? It was pretty cool. It was funny. They had this old, I guess, Cuban vibe on the show. They were wearing fedoras and shit. Yeah, Lou and his dad, they looked like twins 30 years apart. Hold on, let me pull it. What was the name of that show? Unidentified. How come I don't want this fly to get on my drink? I still see it. I haven't killed it yet. Usually I kill them. And I saw another. Oh my God, this show's just fell apart. Oh, wait. Wait, we did get 2 more super chat PayPals. You guys are crazy. Oh, Rebecca, $20. Rebecca, 20, and Matthew Brown, $7 basically. Wow, guys, thank you very much. I didn't have the bell open for that, but thank you both very much for the PayPal contribution, the road trip fund. I'm very excited. I can't tell you. Here it is, the Unidentified Celebrity Review. I keep saying report. Look, they got the nice vibe going. It's like, you know? I don't know if you can play that music, but I'm doing less than 5 seconds right there. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just getting my groove on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. He's dancing around, having a great time. Right? Here we go. I'm bringing it over. Wait a second. Wait a second. Let's get to his dad. So there's Lou in 5, 4, 3, 2, go. There's Lou. What the hell's going on, man? What the hell is going on? Look at him. He got prepped up. That thing, that is as good as any 1980s landing strip. Man alive. And Lou, it is to be said that Lou has this landing strip as an FU to the government because they don't like that kind of shh. You know what I'm saying? So Lou grew this to protest. That's what he thought of? I would have rather of him shaved his eyebrows than get a landing strip on his chin. Who does this? Nobody. Well, I did. Anyway, here's his dad, bottom right-hand corner. Let's bring the old man up. I don't know who this guy is. That's UFO dad at Luis Jimenez. Okay, never mind. Here's Lou's dad. Seems like a nice man. Love that freaking hat. See, that's, to me, that's going to be me. I'm going to change from ball caps to fedoras. You notice the same background? Wait a second. Look at Lou's background. Look at Dad's background. Are they in the same house? What is... Oh, no. I was going to say, why is the background similar? Wait a minute. They are in the same house. Aren't they? Look, hold on. This is very interesting to me. Lou has, you can see the ledge right here, the framework that holds up trophies and shit. What do they call that? Hold on, I'm doing some CE5 stuff right here. I can't believe I just saw what I saw. Look. You know, we don't see this side. We see this side for Lou. I think this is Lou's house. Wait a minute. Look. See this here? Here it is, over here. You see the ledge? There it is. So Lou's on another computer, or they must have two computers. How are they splitting the screen? That's the same house. They have two computers. That's what it is, two laptops. See? And you see all the space over here behind Lou's dad? That's this. Here's the shelf right by his bottom ear. That's it right here. His dad is over here to the left of Lou. What kind of Tom bullshit foolery's going on here? Look at this. He's in Lou's house. There's Lou's shadow. I can't believe they're in the same house. I just proved it. That's it. He's coaching his dad. Or they have notes. Well, you would see Lou talk. Oh, this is freaking awesome. I can't believe I figured it out. Why couldn't they? I wonder if they said in the beginning of the show that we're by each other's sides, but that's not what they're showing. Oh, this is magic of popping fresh dough. Oh, wait, he is talking to him.
Pastelito.
Yeah, they're talking to each other. There's no secrets going on. Stop it. We broke our own. But hey, but that was fun for a minute, wasn't it? That was fun for a minute. What is this? I saw this. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Hey, $3.99 super chat from EasyE021 says, where is Tom DeLonge? He has all the answers. Yeah, LOL. Tom DeLonge is faded into, what do you call it? Angels and airwaves. He went bye-bye. Tom DeLonge is a thing of the past, but he will always be remembered for TTSA holes. Thank you for the $3.99 road trip super chat fund. Great question to ponder anyway, all right? And Area 503. You are totally right, Rich. They're sitting side by side so Luke can coach. We were wrong. I was wrong. Well, no, I was right. They were sitting side by side, but because I didn't play the show out of respect to the show, because they just posted it, you know, I don't want to do that. But I had to see when Lou was looking to his left, yes, Pops was right there. Anyway, that's the show. Thank you, Area 503. Mucho gusto, generoso, and a continuing supporter of Goofon. That was fun for a minute. But anyway, great idea. The idea was mine. I'm not sure if the Unidentified Celebrity Review heard my idea, but I'm guessing, yeah, they heard my idea because it's a good one. And I'm glad he went through with it because I can't get Lou on my show. He won't go on a show where anybody ever talks shit. Why? I don't know. All right, you know what? All right, here's the deal. when I get back from California, I'm going to message Lou to come see if he'll come on the show. But why now? Why? Why would I want to? Really? Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I think Lou should. I think that asking Lou certain things that other people haven't asked him yet, that I have questions that I haven't even brought up, I think they would be great to hear Lou talk about them, answer them, maybe not answer. See, now look at my hand. Now I've got the red marks on them. They won't go. Oh, made a smiley face. How you doing? See? I hate my hands. They used to be good-looking hands. Not anymore. $6.99 super chat from Mike Johnson. Straight up goof on support. No super chat, no message, no sticker, just pure support. Thank you very much. A continuing contributor to Goof On, Mike Johnson. Thank you very much. Mucho gusto, generoso. Right into the road trip fun, so. And we're about to partake, our celebratorial partake. The screen will go blank for a minute, but I am using a vape pen. I've already partook before the show, but I don't like people hearing me, watching me drink. And now we will partake in the THC 95% pure egg gush. That's all right. Oh, that's a good one. I'm almost out of that, but I've got 3 more. I've got so much. Yeah. When I was in Arizona, I got so much stuff to take to Florida because, you know, you have to have a card in Florida. Oh, yeah, your card will work from Arizona and Florida. It did not. It did not. Ms. DJ with a $5 super chat. Super sticker. Excuse me. Thank you very much. What is it? Let's take a look. Oh, it's the Fox saying hiya. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show. And thank you for the $5 super chat, super sticker, pardon me. That'll go right into the road trip fund. You know, it's a miracle that the road trip fund happened. A small miracle. Has anybody been watching Manifest? I say watching. It went off the air because of COVID, something like that. But I watched the first 2 seasons again. It was really, it was good. Then it got weird. And then it got good again. I can't wait till they come back. I hear it's a plane that takes off in 2017, I believe, 2016. And they fly, they're going from, I don't know, one place, they're going to Jamaica from New York is what they're doing. And, you know, of course, there's all the built-in stories. But when the plane's, you know, getting ready to come in, I guess for a landing, I don't know. Well, whatever. They came up on turbulence, and the plane started shaking, lightning, and then everything stops. And then the guy goes, well, the weather seems to be clear. It just came through a storm. And then he says, oh, let's see what the... And this is Flight 828. Who is this? They hear back from the tower. This is Flight 828. Taking off from Jamaica. The guy goes... And there's silence at the tower. So the captain goes, everything okay over there, tower? Something like that. And he comes back and he goes, can you divert to the other airport? You know, da-da-da-da-da. So they land at the other airport away from LaGuardia, JFK. And everybody's deboarded. They're all standing outside of the plane on the tarmac. And The FBI shows up, whoever, CIA, everybody shows up. And one of the passengers goes, "Hey, you know, we're sitting out here. What's going on? Why can't we leave? Tell us what's going on." Folks, what has happened here is unprecedented, but it seems your plane disappeared 5 years ago. It is now the year 2019, whatever. So imagine you're in this plane, you go through a storm, you go missing. Everybody on Earth thinks you're dead. They can't find the plane. Sounds familiar, right? We've heard this story before. In real life, flight ML317 or something like that. And I just enjoy that every show I get to imagine being this age just 5 years later. But when they came back, everybody thought they died. There were funerals. There was insurance money paid out. People got remarried. Some people, not so good, got addicted to drugs. Their parents, parents died. 5 years in a blink of an eye. Imagine how much stuff happened in the last 5 years. I love it. I love it. But then it gets a little crazy, right? Then all the passengers, the 191 of them, they start getting hearing voices in their heads and seeing visions. And if you don't follow through with what they've called them, the calling. Are you getting the callings? You mean the voices in my head? Yes. Do you have them? You get them too? I'm bringing it up. I mean, they always say, you get them too? You see them too? No. So you got one guy who's really crazy. He's trying to figure out all the things that could have happened. And he's investigating it, finding out that this is really, other people get involved and whatnot. This is really a government experiment. Now, the one thing that's weird, the way they ended season 2, and there hasn't been a season 3 in 2 years, so it's coming back. You see a shipping vessel, and they're like trying to pull something out of the water, and it's putting strain on the engine. The captain comes out, he goes, "What's going on?" I don't know, it started to smoke, I don't know. So they pull out the tail of their flight, 828. It's another dimension. They're pulling up pieces of the plane, and meanwhile, they just landed. So now we're talking about a multi-dimensional rift. Because of the testing they did on the atomic bombs. Greer was right. Greer said we did more damage in other dimensions than we did here on Earth by testing those atomic bombs. Ah, my God, ay caramba. You know who would say ay caramba? Lou's dad. Ay caramba. It's true. Oh, I love when I'm right. So the next 2 days is going to be huge. Look out the left, the captain said. I remember Godzilla. Black Summer. Really? I am not too interested in undead flesh chewers. I'm so burnt out on them, but I'll take a look at it. I seen it. Is that on Netflix? I think it's on Netflix. But I like this idea. That's funny. That's not Lou's dad. That's his daddy-o. Right. Genius comment. That's funny. I wish I thought of it. Oh, no way. Did you? I didn't get that. I must have not heard the message. Let me take a look. Holy crap. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Wait a second. How come I can't look? See, it won't let me And I don't know why I can't figure this Cash App. Yeah, Sisters A. I want to see who dropped money just now in the Cash App. I'm so angry. It doesn't... Notifications. Yeah, I'm going to put that on the phone. This is crap, man. Cash out. I don't want to cash out. I want to see who the people were. Deposits and transfers. No. Well, there should be an email. So let me see. Cash App. Randall Hill with a $10 Cash App. Thank you very much, Randall. And also, wow. Robert Stockman. Another $10. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Hey, I'm sorry, I don't mean to yell. Thank you very much. Rob, Randall. Wow, look at that. Look at this. You both donated $10 each, and both your names start with the letter R. That's amazing. Thank you, Jimmy Church. Yeah. Friggin' church. But they were raking it in down here. I mean, he had 380 people, I think, that were there live. Do you remember when everybody thought Jeremy Corbell was coming on the show because he said he was, but he didn't? We were at 380 as soon as the show started. That would have been at least 800, 900 live, maybe 1,000. And Corbell did that to us. To us. That's how he got back at us. By lying. Who does that? You know what I mean? Who does that? Corbell does. What is this? Hold on. Kidding me? Open it up. It won't open. Hold on. It says, well, I don't want to say your real names. I understand I'm saying real names when I don't know if you want. See details. Darren! DB! I don't know if that's, let me see something here. All right, yep, thank you very much for the $25 PayPal. Thank you very much. DB. It's not DB Cooper, but it's Darren. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. And Matt Brown, thank you very much for your PayPal as well. That was today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are incredible. Did I miss anything else? I need to talk to my moderators and see if there's any way we can figure out. And I never talked to them. I think I'm going to have to start. Because as the show grows, I need help. I didn't think it would be like this. I really can't handle it at 5,500. It's not easy. I know a lot of other shows have their friends and people that help out. I'm trying to do this all on my own. It's not that hard, but when it's relating back to you guys and doing contests here, or you guys are trying to super chat and the chat goes so fast I miss it. I feel bad about that. So I would hate for that to happen again. It will, until I get the help. And I think when I get back from California, I'm going to ask everybody, we're going to have a big roundtable discussion. This is what I imagine. Every night we're going to have roundtable discussions, I'm pretty sure. It's just to talk and bullshit. It's going to be so much fun. I think there's going to be karaoke, Pictionary. All right, let's get to work. Now we got some show to do here still. Thank you all for your support. Road Trip Fund. Hopefully I can go in October, which I don't see why I wouldn't be able to, but go to Washington and stand on the on the steps of the Capitol, maybe with the sign that says "Free the aliens" or "We need disclosure." So yeah, I'm gonna be out there saying Lou Elizondo told me to do this. I thought of that sign. That sign is exactly what you're gonna see if I go down to Washington. Because Lou says, and all of the people associated with Lou say, hey, because they always give directives, these people, hey, don't rely on us bringing anything forward, because they won't. Go talk to your congressperson, which I tried, and on the show left messages live for my congressperson, who never got back to me. Thank you very much, Lou. Not working. Well, Rich, you're just one person. If we have 500,000 people, that's a wild number. But yeah, Lou, there's only 5 people. All right? Nobody's going to listen to me. That's why it's either you have 500,000 marching at the Washington Capitol or the White House, wherever I can go. Probably both. Either you have 500,000 or 1. Because that's the world we live in. Right? We're changing this whole country because of 0.0001% of the population wants to be loved. You know what I mean. Do you realize that? Because anytime, anywhere, one person gets upset, the whole freaking world's got to know about it and everything's got to change. If anybody really knew the stats and did real research, they would be like, wait, what? This is all bullshit what they're telling me. That's what you would find out. Now, it's not because I believe in different things. It's the freaking truth. Common sense, people. Common sense. But what if common sense can only take you so far? Right? And you try to do the research and everything, and you're finding out that you can't go any further. There's nothing else you can do. You've done it all. So now what? That's it? It's over? You just stop? We should all stop. Ufology. Yeah, ufology. I'm changing the name. Ufology is done, in my opinion. Now you're going to say, how can you say that? How can you say that? I've been saying it for years, for 18 of them, because it is done. It's been done. All right, I'll ask you something. And I'm not being an ass. I'm just being totally truthful with you and honest, and this comes from the heart. I know that some things have changed over the last couple of years. With the inclusion of TTSA, that has triggered other things to happen, right? Would it have happened if TTSA never became that rock band of ufology? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe a little slower. Maybe it would have taken another 5 more years. We don't know. We'll never know. But what we do know is they advanced the conversation into the mainstream media faster and more regularly than I've ever seen. And it hasn't stopped. And if Lou wants to take credit for that, fine. But I don't believe it. I believe Lou is just a talking head. He's doing his job. I believe the CIA has their hat in the game, obviously. I don't know if the FBI is, but I think the CIA is responsible for this. And the reason I think that is because I watched a video today from Mark Dice in his history. And I'm going to play it for you in almost its entirety because Mark's cool like that. Let me pull it up real quick here in the history. I don't know where I put it. I thought I had it ready to go. Let me see. I should have it ready to go. I thought I had it ready to go. And I don't. I did have it up. Doesn't matter. I'm getting it now. So the CIA, you're going to love this story. And it makes sense right now. Now, a lot of people are going to say, duh, Rich. We've already surmised that that's what's been happening. The CIA or somebody. Yeah, my screen just fell off. I can't believe this just happened. Hold on. I can't believe this just happened. I'm going to leave it. I'm done. I could move the camera more. Let's try this. Nope, that's the wrong way. Let's try that. Nope, that's the wrong way. We'll just leave it. I don't care. It's fine. Yeah. Nothing I can do. I'll fix it when I can. I already... Hold on. This is crazy. What is going on?
Are you serious?
I don't know, man. I'm looking for it. Here it is. It's called Operation
No
Mockingbird.
discussion about me.
And some of you are like, yeah, we already know this. Well, not everybody knew this. I knew it. But when I heard Mark talking about it, I wanted to play it for you. So I'm going to fix my screen.
No discussion about mainstream media manipulation or fake news would be complete without a full understanding of Operation Mockingbird, which was discovered during a 1975 congressional hearing that found the CIA was spending $1 billion a year in 2021 dollars adjusted for inflation in under-the-table bribes to American news outlets, editors, and reporters in exchange for their covert cooperation to act as government mouthpieces to spread propaganda and act as gatekeepers to make sure that certain information doesn't get any coverage.
Say what? Say what? I will play that again.
Under-the-table bribes to American news outlets, editors, and reporters in exchange for their covert cooperation to act as government mouthpieces to spread propaganda and act as gatekeepers to make sure that certain information doesn't get any coverage. The congressional committee, called the Church Committee, named after Senator Frank Church of Idaho, revealed that, quote, the CIA currently maintains a network of several hundred individuals around the world who provide intelligence for the CIA
and at times attempt to influence opinion through the use of covert propaganda. These individuals provide the CIA with direct access to a large number of newspapers and periodicals, scores of press services and news agencies, radio and television stations, commercial book publishers, and other foreign media outlets. Wow.
Report was completed. Rolling Stone magazine published an article written by Carl Bernstein, hot off his Watergate fame, naming some of the prominent journalists involved with Operation Mockingbird, who worked for the New York Times, the Washington Post, News.
So, what they've done, the CIA, is they made a deal with the newspapers, the mainstream media. They wanted to infiltrate, with them knowing, but the regular workers didn't know that these were CIA people. And they would act like regular workers, but they would also learn how the media gets news out. And then what they did was control the media. So if news was coming in, and that CIA op saw it and thought it might be a little bit too, well, shouldn't be out in the public, they would call back to the base at the CIA and say, hey, here's a story that came in. This shouldn't be public, in my opinion. You're right, Johnson. Tell the newspapers and radio and TV not to play it. And if they are going to play it, change the location. Change the location. And that's the beginning of the end. So the CIA gets involved. They infiltrate. Management knew it. The owners knew it. Pretty dirty. Don't you think that's happening now? Can't you see that's happened with Lou? with the mainstream media? How did they get the mainstream media? Why Lou? How did Lou do it? If I'm a guy, right? And if well, as far as you know, I just can't call Fox up and say, hey, I know I've got some videos here that'll blow your balls off. I've got encounters and people and da-da-da-da-da, tell them all this stuff. One, they would think I'm crazy because of all the stuff I tell them. Or two, they would tell me to take a walk. But Lou and others get the mainstream media play, change UFO to UAP because that's the military verbiage for UFO, and is on mainstream media every week. How did he get there? Well, the higher-ups that worked with Lou, well, how did that happen? Why Lou? Because he worked in ATIP. Did he? Did he? Did he do that? Here's what I think. No, I'm joking. I don't think this. Here's a hypothetical. Play devil's advocate with me for a second. What if Lou's an actor? Seriously. All right, we saw his dad today. I don't know that's his dad. Do you know that's his dad? Did they show any picture on that show of them when Lou was younger at the same guy? I'll have to watch that show in its entirety to find that answer. What scares me is that Lou could be an actor who is a CIA guy. Look, you see a picture of Lou in his military gear. You see him when he's younger. For all we know, he could have been wearing his cop outfit when he was a male dancer. I mean, who knows? Nobody knows. Not cop outfit, but what was he wearing when he was younger? And it was like, it looked like he had suspenders on. That shit. I don't know. I don't see Lou. I don't see any pictures of Lou with a lot of people around him. Now, all that shit could be photoshopped into a story. And then let's go back to Bob Lazar. What if Bob Lazar was an actor? What makes more sense to you? That Bob Lazar really worked at S4, then he goes public because he thought his life was in danger, because the attempts on his life failed? They don't fail when they want to take you out. Bob Lazar couldn't fight his way out a wet paper bag. So there's no way there was an attempt or 2 or 3 or 6 attempts on Bob Lazar's life and missing every time. Oh, they open up his car doors and put his license on the console and his Uzi on the front seat, and they leave the back open and say, we know where you are. That was a message that they... Come on, man. I walked out of the gym, Rich, and my car door was open, and I noticed my Uzi was on the front seat. So, it was in the trunk. Now it's on the front seat. They're saying they know what I know. Yeah, Bob Lazar was an engineer who also owned a brothel, was a recluse, probably snorted cocaine. I see Bob as a cokehead. I'm just saying. I don't know if that's true, but in my opinion, it was the 80s. And scientists are a crazy bunch of people. Come on, Lazar. Lazar. So, is it possible that Lou is the new Lazar? It seems like it. But our CIA has gotten dirty because they've always been dirty. They are untouchables. They are sovereign citizens, right? They can do whatever they want, get away with it, and F you if you want to fight them.
This week, Time Magazine, the New York Herald Tribune, Miami News, and a whole bunch of other outlets. Shortly after these revelations, the former president of CBS, Sid Mickelson, was asked if the CIA still worked with reporters, and here's his answer.
Would you say that continues today?
Well,
Yeah, I would think probably for a reporter it would continue today, but because of all of the revelations of the period of the 1970s, it seems to me that a reporter's got to be much more circumspect in doing it now, or he runs the risk of at least being looked at with considerable disfavor by the public. I think you've got to be much more careful about it.
Once uncovered by the Church Committee, the CIA tried to paint Operation Mockingbird as something that only functioned to influence foreign press. But Carl Bernstein, before he sold his soul to CNN, admitted that, quote, the CIA's use of the American news media has been much more extensive than agency officials have acknowledged publicly or in closed sessions with members of Congress. He goes on to say that the use of journalists has been among the most productive means of intelligence gathering employed by the CIA. The CIA director at the time, William Colby, admitted during the church hearings that people in management were involved, not just reporters, and that they helped the CIA with the program. And
unbelievable. Darren B. with another $25 PayPal. Thank you very much for the support. Appreciate it. I really appreciate it. More than you know. Right back into the road trip fund. Super generoso through the PayPal account. So thank you very much. All links are in the description and on the homepage in the About on GoFund. So the CIA today is most likely still infiltrating, if not working with our mainstream media. Don't you see, folks? We can't win. I'm just a little curious as to why. Now, you know what? It's all a game. It's a game. This whole thing is for something else. I think what Lou Elizondo is doing is saying, look at this while we do something over here. I'm going to get your mind to think it's aliens or something not of this world as we can tell, or maybe of this world, we just can't figure out what they are because we don't have the technology to figure it out. Because it's all about, and everybody says it, militarizing this type of... See, I don't like that. I don't like it. The only thing I've seen, and mind you, this was supposed to be in our hands 40 to 50 years ago, right? In the 70s. Everything that we have now. I almost believe that, but I don't know. I think they're testing stuff out that will be 40 years because it takes about 30 to 40 years probably to make this stuff workable in the way they want it controlled. They're just not going to put the technology out there without any reason. Here's a number pad. It doesn't dial anything. It's just a number pad that lights up. Yeah, they got to make it connect to something that you can use every day or on the regular. So the fact that it takes 40, 50, and now they're saying we may have technology that could be 300 years in the future in the making. Come on, man. Nobody can predict that. The funny thing is about science, you can discover something tomorrow that didn't exist yesterday. That's what I like. That's how discoveries happen. Major ones. Yeah, they may be working up to it, but then one day, holy shit, it worked. Didn't work yesterday. So, and then they spend the next decades mastering it, figuring it out. That's the thing. I don't see any super technology. I guess I'm so used to it. Maybe it is. That's coming from the military. What did they get from alien craft 70 years ago that they're using now? Tracking. Ooh, it's in my drone. I got tracking. Okay, thank you for that. Tracking. What else? Kevlar. Oh, come on, Bob. I'll smack you in the gizzard. And lasers. Stop it. Just saying. Said enough. But the CIA controlling the media, we can't win. I don't know how. I don't know why, and I don't understand why now. Why now with this increase? They must be on the cusp of something fantastic. That's what I think happened. They cracked it. They figured it out. The technology. That's got to be it. Or they figured it out. How to talk to the aliens or whatever they are. Or the interdimensional esoteric beings. Or it's look over here while we do this over there. Why? Why is there always so much shade in this business? There has to be. We pay them to, Rich. We pay them to. What's this, Mr. Eon? I saw a Corbell and I got excited. The Nowhere Man built into a wall that supports the weight of an exposed portion. Yes. Yes. Isn't it triangle shaped? CIA might control some parts of the media, but they cannot control us. Right, Area 503. But what's scary is we are nothing. You, me, and all the others who are in this field, to this extent, don't mean anything. We're barely, not even 1% of the population. They just care about the masses. And the masses think we're going to war. The masses, because I talk to them. And they come up to me. Oh, you're the UFO guy? Not just family and friends, strangers. Whatever. They can't control us, correct. They can't. But they can control the masses more or less in what they believe. Now, if they tell the masses that these UFOs are a threat, that's all they hear. They don't hear the rest of what they said. They leave that conversation. When Lou Elizondo comes on the TV, the news, they don't hear anything else. All they hear is that the aliens are a threat. If Lou came out and said, a threat, UAPs, that's all they would take away from it. That would make sense to me if they heard Lou speaking that way. But he's speaking English, he speaks it well, and they don't hear all the other stuff. All they hear and remember is aliens are a threat. So when I talk to these people, the strangers, the family, and all that stuff, they think we're going to go to war with aliens. So what kind of message are they sending us? Why that message? Why come out with the threat? Well, we know why, because if you don't have the threat, you don't get the funding to protect the national security from the threat. So you got to have a threat. That's where the government comes in with Rubio and the media. Why? Why? This is why this is all bullshit, because what Jeremy Corbell is bringing to mainstream media and what is allowed, which is why it's allowed to be played on mainstream media, is all bullshit. Those videos are meaningless. Nothing. That's why they're allowed on mainstream media. That's why Jeremy Corbell can post those shitty ass videos. Oh my God. Don't be blind, man. Wow, just had a loud fucking ringing in my ears. It wasn't from the headset, because I took it off and it was still going on. Yeah, it's probably my blood pressure, which, by the way, is good. But anyway, I got excited, so it's probably why I had the ringing in my ears. So, anyway, so. Believe what you want to believe. I can't help you out. All I can do is show you stuff that other people are showing the world, and if it makes sense, then it's probably true. If it doesn't make sense, it's not true.
Ongoing relationship with the CIA.
At CBS, we had been contacted by the CIA. As a matter of fact, by the time I became the head of the whole news.
Contacted? Like contracted?
We had been contacted by the CIA. As a matter of fact, by the time I became the head of the whole news and public affairs operation in 1954, ships had been established, and I was told about them and asked if I'd carry on with them.
High-level CIA officials worked with top management of the news agencies to give agents working undercover as journalists assignments in foreign countries, according to Bernstein. And the CIA had some of the best-known correspondents in the business as operatives, using TV networks as journalistic cover. During the church hearings, then CIA Director William Colby tried to claim that they weren't doing any of this anymore and downplayed the program, saying it didn't work as well as they had hoped, but he was just whitewashing its effectiveness. And many have said that the church hearing itself was part of the cover-up. For example, they didn't even question any of the journalists or executives who were working for the CIA. Why wouldn't they want to get major media executives and reporters on the witness stand to testify under oath about what?
Yeah. So now you get the point. It's unbelievable, this world we live in. It really is. It's a trip. It's a trip. We're all lied to every day, and they tell us it's for our protection. Well, let me tell you something. How can I protect myself? That's all I want to know. And if I don't have knowledge on the threat, how can I protect me and my family? How's that fair? Why is it that they get to have these so-called secrets and they can handle it? Their heads didn't explode. Why can't they? Tell us. It's bullshit. It is. And where's my mouse? There it is. This whole world is just bullshit. Speaking of bullshit, a lot of people voted for the ex-Vice President Biden. And I always find those people to be somewhat different. They think differently than I do. Not all the time. But how can we be that far apart in the way we think? I really don't understand it. We all grew up watching the same TV shows. We watched the same news channels, pretty much, right? Even though some were, back then when I was growing up, the news was the news, more or less. But it's turned to an opinion piece now. Everybody's got an opinion, and that's not what the news is. It's supposed to be unbiased, right? There shouldn't be any difference between Fox and CNN, but there is a huge difference. And there's a huge difference between people from the left, the right, and independent. I consider myself an independent. I go with the smartest sounding option at the time. What's going to benefit me and my family, right? It's just strange how far apart we are and how intelligent all right, I'll take that back. America has dummied down a lot. It has just gotten dumber and dumber and dumber. Right? Another Mark Dice piece is, I don't even want to tell you what the name is. I'm just going to play it and then we'll talk at the end what the name of the video is.
Pop quiz. Before Joe Biden became the president, he had another big important position, job. What was that?
Okay, these are Biden voters, just so you know. Talking with Biden voters. And they're asking Biden voters, or Mark is, what was Biden's role before when he was vice president? No, you'll see.
Big important position, job. What was that?
I don't know.
He was a senator, wasn't he? A senator?
I don't know.
Did you
sure he
vote
was
in
a
this last
senator.
election?
I did vote.
You did. Who did you vote for?
I did vote. I think I voted for Biden.
You voted for Biden. Okay, but you don't remember what he did before running for president? No. Before Joe Biden became president, he had another job, title, pretty big deal, a big effing deal. What was that?
I don't know.
How can you not know? He was vice president for 8 years. How do you not know? I'm blown away by this. And they've done this with Trump voters and all that shit too. And they're just as stupid. It just amazes me that people who voted for Biden didn't even know he was vice president. Didn't know his role. But what Mark does when he does tell some of these people, they go, oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. That's how detached people are from ufology as well. Nobody wants to do the research. That's why you come here. And some of you in here do research, I know that. Actually, many of you who come here do research. I don't know why are you here?
I'm not.
I still can't figure it out now.
Politics.
Yeah.
Being vice president.
Oh, it was. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We're just
Hey.
talking around. Seeing people don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Does anybody not?
2 people so far did not know.
How?
Yeah, they're that out of touch.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, what are you guys documenting exactly?
Morons.
Morons.
Yeah. He had a job for like 8 years doing something. What was that?
I honestly don't know. And to be honest with you, I voted for Biden strictly because Donald Trump is a moron.
I think I could have guessed that you voted for Biden. I think that was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
You know, I could tell these kind of things. People know.
Yeah,
smart people know these kinds of things.
Yeah, do they know? Yeah.
So.
I don't know. I don't know.
Are you an American?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the point. Pretty interesting. And like I said, that's Trump supporters too, not just Biden supporters. Not in that video, but there are videos out there where Trump supporters don't even know Donald Trump and they voted for him just because they didn't want to vote for Hillary and they didn't want to vote for Biden. It's the same. Both sides are equally as dumb. I hate to say that, but it's true when it comes to historical things. But as far as, I'm not getting political. It is what it is. Ufology is political. A lot of people hate when I say that. I can't believe, how can you say that ufology isn't political? It is the most political thing that I am a part of. I don't know. It is political. Yeah, this comes from Scott Brown. Earlier I was talking about how infiltrating the CIA is when it comes to getting into mainstream media. Well, this is extremely interesting, what I'm about to show you. This is for demonstration purposes only. It's an example of digital manipulation to illustrate how a simple photo can be used to deceive you. So what you're going to see on the top is the original photo, and on the bottom is the original photo doctored. Unbelievable. The photo of the baby was altered in Photoshop to create this image of an alien baby. Took about 20 minutes. ITF watermark added to protect image from being lifted and used. That is absolutely beautiful. Didn't even have to change the hands. Didn't even have to change the hands. That's amazing. It's beautiful. Scott Brown coming up huge. Love that one. That just goes to show you, man. It's that simple. It's that simple to fool you. And me. Anyway. Thanks, Scott Brown. All right, let's get to the next thing. UFO transparency now on Twitter. Let's move over to Twitter real quick. Says, I mean, I've heard it from sources before that this the 23-minute video that we may or may not ever see, the real clear video that Lou's talked about. The 23-minute video is pretty jaw-dropping. If it's the same one I've heard of, apparently you can make out some appendages. I think it's a Tic Tac they're talking about. What can we do to pressure officials for a release? Nothing. Zero, zip, zilch, nada, nothing. Nothing. People have been trying to pressure the government forever. You're not getting anything. Look at all the thousands of FOIA requests by John Greenwald of the Black Vault. Where's it gotten us? Yeah, we know a little more, but still don't have any evidence. We have evidence that, you can prove one way or the other that there is something going on. That's the evidence that we have. Yeah, we got evidence there's something going on, something weird, something that the government doesn't want to tell us. Why? Everybody here thinks they can handle it. I don't. I don't think I'd be able to handle the truth. I don't think I'd be able to handle it because I won't believe it. I won't believe it. If they came out tomorrow and said, we got aliens, here they are, these are the aliens, I'd be like, that ain't real. Is that real? That ain't real. This can't be real. Why would they be doing this now? They would have to do it in an undisclosed location, possibly out in the ocean. I would do it out in the middle of nowhere where nobody can rush and try to get to the aliens. I just wouldn't believe it. I'd be like, something's wrong with this picture. I don't understand why now. Nobody's telling us why now. And the only answer I get is that we've been pressuring the government to release these documents, these videos. What did we get? Nothing, man. Nothing. We really have nothing. And I can't tell you how many times I don't want to come back to ufology. I just can't tell you how many times. I've lost count. But let me tell you, it's almost every day. But I feel like at this point that I can't leave. I feel personally, call it ego, call it whatever you want, but I feel like I'm needed. I feel like I'm needed. A lot of you get it. A lot of you speak it. I know Scott Brown does his work. I know Area 503 and many others here that feel very similar to me, that have the same way of thinking about this government, about getting frustrated, about hating everything that we see in these videos, and the people that are presenting the evidence are really, really dumb. But I feel if I leave, nothing will change. I promise you that. Nothing will change. You guys would go on. Somebody will take over the time slot. Somebody would take over my absence. Because when I left a few years ago for a year, it was the same. Nobody cared. And I had a huge following, much bigger than we have now. So I don't know why. Maybe it's, being on YouTube now than just having a voice. It's the face and the voice. I don't know if it's that. But I feel there's a connection that we make with each other. when we gather here at Goof On, and when you gather at other YouTube channels, you contribute to the matrix and that way of thinking to maybe force these people to say the right thing or do the right thing, because I think we are more powerful than them in a matrix reality. So I'm banking on this as being a matrix reality. I'm banking on that I'm part of the matrix and that I'm supposed to be here doing what I'm supposed to do. For some reason, when I want to leave, I'm always drawn back. They keep bringing me back in. If I left, yeah, go ahead. You guys would find another place, another home, and hopefully it would be as entertaining and as fun as Goof On, as informative as on current events and the people that are in it telling you what you need to know, that they're lying, cheating, stealing, just plain bullshittery. And if we don't have the voice, if the voice leaves, if I left, that beacon goes away and more people will start to believe the lie. That's why I'm not going anywhere. That's why I don't quit, even though I want to. It's called frustration. Imagine yourself doing this for 17 years. You're in the field for 18 years and you see the field getting worse, not better. When I first came on, YouTube was brand new. So it didn't even exist in my life for a year. But in 2005, people started immediately hoaxing UFO videos. And I've seen it get worse and worse and worse. And the videos get better and better and better. But we're much better for it because we learned along the way. I get that. That's why I can't leave. I know a lot of people think that Goof On is goofing on ufology and that's what Goof On means. That is not what Goof On means. I believe Goof On, if it isn't already, is the greatest UFO network, which includes Third Phase of Moon, Dark Hour, Paranormal, Dark Skies Files, and Area 503, and John Carty of Wreaking Havoc 215, and many, many more of you. And some of you are on the left, and we get along great. So it's not that I believe the right is smarter than the left. I believe stupid is stupid no matter where it comes from. And if it's coming from Corbell, I've never once mentioned his political affiliation, even though I know he voted for Biden. I never once mentioned it. I mentioned how stupid he sounds, how he looks when he talks, how his overacting is ruining any chance of being what is it? Respectable? Validating? I don't know. It ruins any chance of him looking legitimate, in my opinion. I can't look up today. My eyes are killing me. I'll try to look up at the camera. I can't. I can't do it today. It hurts. I slept too long. Our government may look stupid, Shane. May look stupid. But I don't think they are. I think the government knows that we're stupid. Individually, we're fine. You've seen this in Men in Black movie. But when we get into groups, we are stupid. Not this. I'm talking about when people get together and quietly protest. Individually, we're fine because you don't feel the peer pressure of everybody standing around you or watching you. I don't feel any pressure other than to tell you what I see as what is the truth, what is a lie. because of all the years and experience in the field. It has, I mean, when I first came out, it wasn't hard to, I mean, it was a different type of show. There was no screen, you know, I had to talk about everything without showing. But Jaime Maussan really is the reason I got to where I am, the way I think, and the reason I'm doing what I do. And I'll tell you the short story. A friend of mine, his name was Mike, not a friend anymore, videotaped something unbelievable. And he sent it to me. And he goes, check this out, best UFO I've ever captured. And I'm watching it and I'm like, well, I don't understand what I'm looking at. Because it looked like a diamond in the sky that was reflecting light. Because I've never seen it before, but it was a hefty garbage bag that was caught up in a dust devil and was about 500 feet in the sky when he started recording it. And he only showed me the portion before he figured out you can see what it was. And at the same time, I recorded the humanoid maybe a month earlier, around that time. Jaime Maussan was in town. Oh, well, to finish that story about the bag, he showed me the rest of the video, and because he chased it, and when it was coming out of the sky, he was getting closer, and you could easily see it was a trash bag. But for a moment there, I thought we were seeing some diamond-shaped UFO. It was absolutely beautiful, but I didn't know. I didn't see anything like that in the sky. I had nothing to compare it to at that time. So Jaime Maussan messaged me, or not Jaime maybe personally, but it was from Jaime Productions, whatever, and they asked if they could use my humanoid video and if I knew anybody who had a video that he could add as well from Phoenix. So I said, yeah, my friend Mike has a video, because he does have other stuff. So when I told Mike, I go, Mike, you got that other video, and he goes, let's do something. And I go, what? He goes, I'm going to show Jaime the hefty bag and see if he can tell what it is. He should know, right? I'm like, yeah, that's a great test. Let's see if Jaime knows what this is. So we get to the convention the night before. We met up with Jaime and everybody else who was going to be part of the video and the presentation. It was a 3-hour presentation at Glendale. It was ASU Glendale West or something like that. ASU West, that's what it was. And when we met Jaime that night, he was a little guy, not a little person. He was just very, he was short. Not short like midget short, but he was shorter than me. I mean, I'm only 5'9" when I wear a hat. So he's a little guy. I wanted to put him in my pocket and take him home with me and talk to him. But we met and had a little dinner. And then he goes, all right, let's go up to my room. What's going on? Oh, what? And let's look over the video and set up tomorrow so we could all be on the same page. So we follow him up to his hotel room there. And Jaime after a few minutes, your video is the humanoid? I go, yeah, it's the humanoid. And my friend goes, well, you don't have my video yet, but I have it for you. So here it is. And he gave him the video, and Jaime puts it in, and he's watching it. And he goes, oh, this is beautiful. This is fantastic. Whose video is this? And Mike goes, it's mine. Yours? He goes, yeah. Okay. Put that in the video right after the humanoid. So they added his video. Now, Rob, who was a friend of ours, who won the MUFON Award of the Year for the best UFO video, which he faked, was trying to throw us under the bus So Jaime is like, oh, everybody, we're done. Let's go, everybody out. And Rob's like, Jaime, I need to talk to you about something. And he keeps looking back at me and Mike. And I'm like, is he going to tell Jaime that that's a bag? And Mike goes, I think he is going to tell him. And we're like, come on, Rob, let's go. And Rob's like, Jaime, I need to talk to you. And Jaime goes, no, I can't. I got to go to sleep, man. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, Rob. Thanks, Rish. The next day, 3 o'clock, he starts the thing. My humanoid video is there. People are applauding. It's Rish Giordano. Rish, if you could stand up. Thank you. Jeff Willis happened to be there. His videos were used. And right after my video, it shows Mike's video, the bag. And people lost their freaking minds. I've never seen anything like it. They were applauding at this video. It's a brand new video, and Jaime's talking in Spanish because it was all for Spanish people, right? Spanish audience, Spanish speaking. Mike, this video that sending Makoro. Bueno. Mike, stand up. And Mike stood up, and and everybody's like, oh, ole, ole, ole. But eventually, Rob did get a hold of Jaime and told him that that video was a hefty bag, and it was removed for the next convention, we found out. And that's when I called out Rob for his faking, went to MUFON and told him about Rob faking that video of the cars on the mountain, calling it a UFO, and I told him how he did it. And I think it was Schuessler at the time when I emailed, he says, oh, you know, we don't really appreciate you trying to ruin the validity of this video. Please don't contact me again. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe MUFON is this stupid. And then I realized it. And then I realized it. It sank in. From meeting Jaime, from seeing a hoaxer trying to call another hoaxer out. Everybody's trying to climb to the top, and nobody gives a shit who they step on to get there. What makes you think that Corbell, Elizondo, Knapp, and anybody else who's in the mainstream media doesn't have that same exact way of thinking? We all know now. And Lou said it. I'm not making it up. I am not paraphrasing. But Lou said he will never violate national security for what? Disclosure. So Lou's not for disclosure. What is he for? What is Jaime for? And after I heard a few of these stories from Darcy, you know, he explained a couple to me. I knew right then and there that I was right about everything I've been doing all these years. And that brought me back. Just knowing that. You know. Just knowing that other people have these same experiences validates what I know. Hold on. Mary Young Sliwa with a $25 super chat says, this is for a t-shirt, size medium. Just kidding. Have the greatest of times. Oh, for the road trip fund. Thank you very much, Mary Young Sliwa. $25. You guys are unbelievable tonight. Thank you so much with the generosity, the support. Freaking awesome. Thank you, Mary. Try to look up into your eyes, but it hurts. Wait, what did I do that for? There we go. There we go. I don't even need the headset, but I need it to listen to other shit. But thank you very much. Right into the road trip fund. It goes. Mucho gusto, generoso. Let's take a look at what you guys been talking about. Jeremy Corbell had an open dialogue with me a year or two ago when he wanted to know about some videos I had taken. And as soon as he saw them, he ghosted me. Huh. Well, listen to this, Joe. He contacted Alien Addict, right? Says, I love what you're doing, da-da-da-da-da. Love to talk to you. Alien Addict reaches back to Jeremy, and he ghosted him too. Jeremy Corbell goes fishing. And when he goes fishing, he's looking for things to better himself. It has nothing to do with you. Just remember that. Ms. DJ says, if Timothy Good married Corey Good, which could happen, I heard, Corey would be good. But he's not. No, he is not. And for those of you who do not like the C word, I'm sorry you're going to have to hear this, but I don't like saying Wilcock anymore. I want to say Will. Here, how about this? Does that work? No, wait. This could work. If I said it this way, maybe? Wilcond? Why is this not working? See, I went WILCUND and it didn't work the way I wanted it to. That is so weird. It worked backwards. Wilcund instead of Wilcox. You know what I mean. Anyway, I really... Yeah. Anyway, back to work. Let's get more going here. I got more to talk about. A lot more to talk about. I don't know what this is. The forbidden disclosure. Oh, yeah. Don't forget. Never mind. Oh, my God. What is this? I've got to show this to you. This is from Psychic Insight, and it's called NASA's Mars Opportunity rover captured aliens spacecraft on Mars. Have you guys seen this POS video? Look at this. Hold on. NASA's Opportunity rover captured a possible aliens spacecraft on Mars. When I saw this, I did not get excited like I usually do. I knew it was bullshit. Tell me what you think. Yeah. So I went, that's how far out it is. The strange object looks like a UFO. Does it? The object is unusually shiny and sitting neatly on top of the graining surface of Mars's Meridiani Platinum. I'm sorry, Planum. Platinum. It's amazing. But it's this thing. It's part of this. That's all. Probably over here, this part that fell off. It's about the right size. So again, clickbait, bullsh. You know what I mean? Why do this? Does that really look like a UFO piece? For a second it did, didn't it? It looks like the Millennium Falcon. Falcon? Over here you can see pieces that looked like they were broken up. It's hard to see in this, but in another clearer way on my screen, another clearer version, you can see it right there. Shh. I don't like it. Bothers me. Why do they gotta lie like this? You know what I mean? Continual lying. It's just not right. You know?
Are you serious?
No. I mean, I am, but...
Are you serious?
I am. I already told you. You know, sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts. Because... yeah, we need a little bit of a breather here for a second. I need a breather. So take this and enjoy for a minute. No. Scott Brown, everybody. I'm sorry, Greg Brown. Crop circle song.
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they? What do they mean? Come on, everybody.
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they? What do they mean? One more time. What do they mean? What are they, everybody?
Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields.
Yeah! Come on, everybody, let's go a little bit faster. Woo! Crop circle song with Greg Brown. What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they? What do they mean?
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they? What do they mean? What do they mean? What are they, everybody?
Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Secrets in the fields.
What are they? Why are they? Why are they? What do they mean?
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they? What do they mean?
What do they mean?
What are they, everybody?
Are they harbingers of world change?
Yeah.
The secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change?
Yeah.
The secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change?
Yeah.
The secrets in the field. Secrets in the field.
Woo, everybody!
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they?
What do they mean? What are they? Why are they? What do they mean? What do they mean?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Can we turn back this down to the regular speed, please? Turn it down to regular speed so I can talk at a regular speed. Thank you very much. That's too slow. Can you turn it up a little bit? There you go. You're getting there. All right. Thank you very much. Scott, I keep saying Scott Brown. Greg Brown, Crop Circle song. 2 times the speed, twice the fun. Scott Brown, by the way, who's here, sent me some information about that, this, what we just looked at. Now let me bring it over. What are they? Why are they? Heat shield hoax as UFO. Opportunity is driving toward the heat shield that protected it during descent through the Martian atmosphere. NASA snapped something artificial on Mars, beginning to question who put that there. Okay. I thought we were getting a debunk. I know. It looks like it's flying though, doesn't it? I thought we were getting a debunk, man. I just showed that. Yeah, these are a little clearer pictures though. A little bit fixed up so we can see. Yeah, that's just the heat shield. Yeah, more bullshittery. Why? Why lie about that? For clicks. That's all. Clicks. Click me this, click me that. I've got a UFO that doesn't wear a hat. Oh! A fedora at that. What did my fans send me? What is this? Oh! Ah. Okay, I won't say that Greer was right again. You got that right. You're right. I won't say that. Oh, what is this? From Shay. Let me see if I can play this. John Lear's insight into the advanced technology gained from ET civilizations. Let me see if I can play this. I don't know, but I will. I think I can play a little bit of it. Thank you, Che, C-H-E. I'm going to play a little bit of it.
Have you had any experience or know of anyone that has confirmed?
Wait a minute. Avery? Are you kidding me? Is that Stephen Avery? What's his name? Scott Avery? This is Gaia. I can't play this shit. Yeah, I can't play it, but I'll watch it. I'll watch it and report on this, Shay. Or Chi. That's Stephen Avery? What's his name? Scott Avery? Yeah, John's got the glow. God, I wish I could listen to this, Mr. Ragnarsson. I'll listen to it after the show. Emery. Did you know Emery's ex-girlfriend was talking all sorts of stuff about him? Telling us that he's such a fraud? Didn't I play this for you? Well, she came out again. I'm going to go right to the other source. I'm going to TruthSeekers. And if you haven't checked out TruthSeekers yet, our good friend, Stephen Cambion, he's the one who has the conversation with this woman. Where is he? See, this is weird. I just typed in his thing, his channel name, and it should come right up. TruthSeekers? Here he is. It's TruthSeekers. Oh, he's live right now? He's live right now. What are you doing? All right, let's go here. You got to see some of this. I was in the chat. Oh, your mother's got 19 ankles. All look like McGregor's. Connor's, if you guys didn't see it yet. I'm going to pull this up because Stephen has the girlfriend of Emery Smith, ex-girlfriend, who came out and told her sob story, and that's exactly what it is. There she is. Exactly the type of woman Emery Smith could lie to and get.
To get through it all. And then there's like a part of me that sometimes wonders, now that I know what I know, like, I'll be honest, I don't think he's trying to get clean, like, at all. And I still get intel of what's happening there every single fucking day, and it is a shit show of a zoo.
Love it when women sound like sailors, not. So she dresses up the part, I guess. I don't understand why you have to. I guess some people just, if I had a rack, I would too, I guess. What else am I going to talk about when they're right there in my face? I'm not a mature male. I'm a 53-year-old in a body. But she is talking about how Emery is taking drugs and drinks and is fucked up all the time. He never goes to rehab. His whole life is a lie, she said. Everything about this guy is a lie from hello to goodbye.
So I don't think he's trying to get clean, and like I've seen the proof that it is the furthest thing from it. However, like sometimes I wonder,
mute yourself.
Like, what was his mission, right? Like, was the mission to get clean, and so that I don't see him like this crazy lunatic?
The mission was to go get some side tail, honey. Listen, I thought you knew.
Yeah, he cheated on her, so she's hurt. So she decides to come out and tell the truth about it all, about everything about Emery. It's pretty compelling, to be honest with you. I watched pretty much all of these videos with her talking about him, and wow. Yeah, where is the first one she did? It doesn't matter. You get it. Let's see what Steven's doing now. I just don't like Emery.
That he killed himself. Tragic, but that's the truth. The man was depressed, he was having financial problems, and he shot himself in the head, tragically. There's no Men
Mark
in Black here.
McCandlish's
There's no
tragic
CIA
suicide.
surveillance teams or suicide teams or murder squads, you know. There's no super soldier sneaking in the middle of the night, right?
How do you know, though? How do you know? Nobody knows. That's the problem with this all. When they take somebody out, they take it out. Done. Nobody would know the difference. They make it look like he shot himself. They can do that stuff. You've seen it in the movies. Right? You've seen it. They put their hand in the gun, they tape it up, whatever, or they somehow get the hand in there, and then they move the arm back in some sort of contraption that they set it in there and lock your arm, and then they set it to go like this, and meanwhile you're fighting it, and then they pull your finger, boop, and it looks like you shot yourself, and then all the splatter goes on the gun and your hand, and the powder from the bullet, the gunpowder, goes on your hand. They can check all that to make it show that it was you. But meanwhile, you're in this contraption that they built. They put your arm in there, they wrap it up, and boom. Done. They also have other ones, right? They put a knife in your hand, right? And then they try to, and then it's in a sling, and then they release the sling and the knife goes shh. No, they don't do this. They don't do the knife one, I don't think. But the bullet one's a good one. I like that. Look, I had people telling me, you should not be talking about what you're talking about. They will come after you. I mean, what are you talking? I invited them to come talk to me. I want the government to come. I'll show them anything they want. I'm transparent. For transparency. Right? They don't need to come in here, take me out. You know, what for? You want my stuff? $2 billion. I want Greer's rate. Greer was offered that a decade or two ago. I'll tell you what. I'll take half. Give me $1 billion. What's that? $1 million? You're going to give me $1 million for all my evidence? Fine. Fine. And this means we're done. You give me the $1 million, I give you 250 tapes and all my books and all my evidence, and I don't talk about UFOs anymore for $1 million? All right. I don't like that deal either. But if that's the deal they're making, I'd have to take it. Actually, it's going to be 500 million. I want 500 million. But then you know what they would do? You want to know what they would do? There would be a clause in there that if I lost my life in an accident, the money goes right back to the company. Well, 2 weeks later, I'm driving down the road. Oh, my brakes give out. Too bad, so sad, he's dead. They get the money right back. So they could offer $2 billion to Greer. I think Greer knew if he took the $2 billion, there'd be a mark on him. I don't agree with it either. I don't think Greer was offered $2 billion. Nobody in their right mind would turn down $2 billion. And I said, nobody in their right mind. Their right mind. He turned it down. Not in the right mind. Not in the right mind. No way. Nope. Hey, it is what it is. You know? It is what it is. Isn't it? Isn't it? We have no choice in the matter. We have no say-so. And with that being said, I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight here on Goof On. Thank you, moderators and super chatters. Thank you for making Goof On run smoothly and giving me a nice stress-free time in California with your support. Thank you so much, guys. Everything you do means everything to me. Thank you. Every support, everything. I mean, it's phenomenal, you guys. Freaking awesome. And thank you to the veterans and the newcomers. Thank you for giving the show at least 5 to 15 minutes. I'm glad you liked it. If you didn't like it, you don't have to come back. But if you come back, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it. The algorithm loves when we share it, just to one person. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, regular time, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. I won't be late, I don't think. With that being said, if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. And we'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy Cosmic Cowboy, third phase of Moon to take us out. Good night, everybody.
Way back home, Cosmic Cowboy. The way back home. I'll be the first to see what lies between the lines. More than what we thought. Life can never be the same. Beyond horizons carved into the fabric of time. Don't need a way back home. The stars a chandelier, no interruption of rhyme. Don't need a way back home.
Third Phase of Moon, a Cosmic Cowboy, available right now on iTunes and all streaming audio platforms, including the exclusive Third Phase of Moon Cosmic Cowboy merch. The store is open, the links are below. Support the channel. Download the single Cosmic Cowboy right now and get your merch. Third Phase of Moon Cosmic Cowboy. The links are below.